Hi, I'm social worker doctor. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm doing all right. Can you tell me what your name is?
Sheila.
Nice to meet you, Sheila. Weather's been beautiful, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got into any good games lately?
No, we just watched LSU, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, Sheila, let me tell you a little bit about our confidentiality. You can tell me pretty much anything, and I'm required by law not to tell anybody. So, unless you plan on hurting yourself or hurting someone else, then everything you say is going to be just strictly between me and you. So, what brings you in today?
Well, lately, probably the past 6 months, my he's just changed all of a sudden. He's even started to hit me some.
Tell me more.
He got mad when I switched jobs and I'm not at home as much with our kids. We have 3 young kids, and he doesn't think I'm doing enough work around the house.
Tell me about your children.
Well, I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, and the oldest boy is 12, and that worries me too because lately he's been displaying kind of aggressive action too, and he really looks up to his dad.
And your other children?
Well, the middle is 9, and he's pretty quiet and a good kid, and the youngest, she's 7, and she's just a girly girl, and she's kind of a daddy's girl, but she hasn't caught on to his behavior yet.
Okay, tell me about your job.
Well, I switched jobs a few months ago, and now I'm a waitress, but I kind of work a graveyard shift, and the hours are just really hard with the kids getting up for school, and he just says it's a big pain in the ass for him to have to get up when he has to go to work at 8 o'clock too.
Right. So, what changed about your husband?
Just his affection towards me. We used to get along so well, and now he turns his back on me and just acts like he doesn't really know me. It's more of just like we're roommates.
So, if you had to describe your relationship, how would you do that?
Well, now there's really not much of one. I come home tired. He's always tired. Then we have the kids to deal with, and he gets angry pretty easy, and he'll push me or hit me, and I've even had a fractured rib, and I had to work with that. And I mean, it's hard. We barely make ends meet, and I couldn't really go to the doctor about it, so I just had to work through it.
Wow. So, what are some of the fears that you're dealing with?
My kids are my main fear because, I mean, they're my life, and my oldest son, he's just mimicking his dad's behavior, and I'm worried that if he has a wife and kids someday, he might hit her, display the same action on me. And the younger kids, they need a father figure in their life, and I'm worried what's going to happen if this behavior keeps up.
Tell me more.
Well, I really don't know where to go from here because if I leave and take the kids, I'm not going to be able to support them on my own. I know that. And it's just really going to upset him more, and he might hurt me worse than I have been.
So, are there any family members that could possibly help, or what are some things that you could do to get, because it sounds like you're more concerned about the children. You're concerned about yourself, but you seem like, it's not fun, but you're making it work. But the children are your main concern. So what are some things you could do to make life better for the children?
I mean, I know it seems like the father they had 6 months ago was 100 times better than he is now, and I don't know if there's some stress that's more than I know that he's going through, that maybe he could get counseling. But if I tell him that, then it's really going to make him mad, and because he doesn't think anything's wrong.
So do you think that it could potentially go back to the way things were and get better? Or do you think that more drastic measures need to be taken?
I think maybe it could get better over time, but we definitely both need help because there's just too much stress and tension in the house now.
Okay. So as far as the children's safety goes, what do you think is the best decision?
Mm. Well, he hasn't hurt the kids that I know of yet, and I feel okay with them there because he was a good father, a really good father at one point, but he's just kind of taking his aggression out on me. But it probably would be the best situation to get me and the kids out for a little while. But I don't have much money at all, and I don't know where to turn to for that.
Okay. Well, we have programs that would house you and your children and would be fully funded at no cost to you, if that's a decision that you think is best for the family. Because I agree with you, you got to look out for the children, definitely, especially the oldest one that's displaying the
Yeah, he really
abusive
worries me.
behavior already. That would be the main concern. And as far as your husband goes, you said he would possibly need some counseling.
I think that would really benefit him because he's just so worried about money all of the time, and that we have such separate schedules now that I work nights and he works days that he doesn't feel like that he should have to take care of the kids all the time. So maybe he does need to know about different programs that would help us all.
But how do you think he would react to needing help? Because you said that he doesn't think there's a problem.
Yeah.
So how could we bring this up to him that there is a problem?
I don't know, because he does have a bad temper a lot of the time. And that's something I need help with, is a way to tell him that I don't want to lose everything before getting help.
Okay. Well, I guess if you want to get your kids in a safe place, then we can move in that direction if that's what you want.
Yeah, that would be a great help, and I just need something to turn to because it's just gotten so hard.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are definitely here to help you. So I'm going to look into some different ways to getting your husband some help. Some way we can intervene there without causing any potential harm to you and the children. And if you want to get yourself and the children into a safe place while we work with him, then we can definitely do that for you. Is that something you think you want to go ahead and pursue?
Yeah, definitely. Something has to be done.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and pick your kids up from school today, and I'll take care of the rest. Okay?
Okay. Thank
We appreciate you coming in. We're glad to help.
you.
You're welcome, Sheila.